I want to show you guys what I think is possibly the best horror game made. And its name? Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion. Not only did I make one of my best performing videos from this game, but it's still one of my best performing videos. I'm not going to talk about Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion HD renovation, mostly because I don't own it on my Steam account, but that version is pretty much identical to the original. We're also not going to talk about the Karamari Hospital or the Dollhouse DLC for just about the same reason, but I'm sure they're good. I saw a few of the screenshots on the wiki, and they do look like amazing DLCs that I will definitely have to cover later, seeing I love this game. To summarize Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion, basically you're just some dude who stumbled across a mansion, went into it, and you got talked to by ghosts. The ghost Spooky, who tells you to basically go to the end to see what's at the end of the 1,000 doors that you have to go through, and you die a lot. It's honestly a pretty short game, but there are some moments where it's genuinely kind of tense to get through. Like, my favorite part is probably room 610 and 763, I believe. Those two rooms are probably the scariest parts, in my opinion. I just hate the idea of being in these small vent-like areas. Like, that's kind of spooky, like the game. There's a couple of entities you can meet throughout the story mode. Most of them are in endless mode, though. Like, just about all of them. Because the game is free, I won't go into too much detail about, like, everything. You can literally go on Steam and download the game right now and play it. After the video, you should go do that. It's definitely worthy of your maybe like 3 hours of playtime you could get out of the story mode. I don't really remember how long it took for me to beat it, but it's still really nice for a free to play game. Alright, now really on to what I think makes this game scary, and it's the music and the audio that they use. I'm going to show you a couple of examples, alright? And you guys tell me, this would, if you were playing this, it would be terrifying in some capacity, right? Alright, on to the audio. You have to remember that these are the chase songs for these characters, so you're supposed to be getting chased while these are playing. I was having like basically PTSD from these just listening to these songs to put them into the video. Like I genuinely got kind of spooked when these themes would start, and I'm just hoping I can get to the next exit before I'm murdered. I just chose the ones that I thought were a best fit for showing off, so you could get a feel of what you're going to be dealing with when you start getting chased by one of these. As I just showed you, the chase audio, which is, in my opinion, the main interest of the gameplay in and of itself is rather simple. All you're doing is running from one door to the next, and that is basically the entirety of the gameplay loop. But there are obviously the chase scenes, and then at some points there are special rooms where you kind of just walk through and just like learn the room. Maybe there's a puzzle, maybe you're supposed to be hiding from a monster, that sort of deal. But like I said, this game is free. If you want to experience it, you can get it on Steam. Because of the fact that I can basically talk about this game like just all day, we're gonna try and wrap things up real quick. And to do that, I'm gonna talk about the 3 mini games that you can find just randomly in the game in a mini game room. So the first mini game is Mrs. Spook. You play as Spooky herself, and you basically just kill Pac-Man. That's it. Very violently too, and he kind of screams. It does have this pretty cool little jingle at the start of it, though. I'll show you guys. The next mini game we got is Spooky Kart. This is basically just a weird, like, Mario Kart, where instead of your racing people, you are crashing your car into them. I genuinely have not seen anyone beat the first level. If you can show me some sort of footage of someone doing that, please do. But that's all this minigame is. The next minigame is Mall of Spook. You play as Spooky once again, and you go through a mall just murdering everyone. I don't know if I can show this, so I blurred the screen just in case, but it is rather violent, and I mean, she is just running through a mall with a knife. So yeah, once you finished your massacre, you get to put in a high score, but every name you put in gets corrected to Spooky, so it doesn't matter what you type in. But I think your score stays after, so if you ever want to try and beat your own score, or whoever Spooky is, you can. I think that puts an end to me talking about Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion. If you guys are ever interested in me watching me talk about this again or playing it more, I will. I'm sorry that the Halloween special took 2 more weeks to come out. I didn't plan on getting sick, so, but yeah, next video out next week. Bye.